Yeah. Welcome to the show.
That was a damn good intro.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Hey, today
we gonna talk about Clayton Bigsby,
don't call him that, man.
AKA Uncle Ruckus. Well, that's what the African Americans is calling.
Okay, today
These African Americans is bullying this man.
Yeah.
They bullying him, man, just cause he got a different opinion, man. They gonna call somebody names, man. We gotta check these damn African Americans. These people, they think they own everything.
Okay, look. This is what we're going to discuss today. His name is Daniel Sims. He's a black man. He's down from the South.
Yeah, he's a good old boy. Just like us, man.
Yeah, we're from the South.
Well, we from, everybody sound like this man.
Yeah, okay, so yesterday he was outside protesting with his white friends. They were out there
protesting with his white family, man.
His white friends, his white counterparts, whoever his friends, family, like his like-minded people.
Yeah.
They were down in what city was that? It was in Alabama somewhere.
Yeah, Alabama.
It was down in Alabama, and they're out there protesting the removal of statues and the rebel flag, right?
Yeah, you see some white people holding up some Black Lives Matter signs.
Yeah, and they're out there doing that protesting, but
they want that rebel flag to come down.
Yeah, but the black guy, he was trending on social media because, you don't see this every day. Black dudes sound just like a white dude from the South talking about, don't take that damn flag down.
So he was actually trending under Clayton Bigsby.
Yeah, that's
that was that character Dave Chappelle played on his show.
A
black white supremacist that was blind. He didn't know he was black.
Yeah.
So
and also people are calling him Uncle Ruckus. That's from the Boondock Show.
Yeah.
But anyway, check out the video.
The Confederate flag is still waving, and this statue honoring Confederate soldier Captain John Rayburn is still standing outside the courthouse in Albertville. It's something many Marshall County residents are happy about, but others, including these demonstrators who have been out here since noon and are actually still going strong, not so much. Representatives from Say Their Names Alabama say that they want the flag and the statue removed, stating that they represent hate and white supremacy. Say Their Names Alabama members demonstrating in Albertville, fighting for the removal and relocation of the Confederate flag and monument at Marshall County courthouses.
The rebel flag does not represent all Americans, so it should not be at a place where all Americans in the county come, which is the courthouse. So it is out of place, and it has been out of place since they placed it here in 2005.
Unique Dunstan's organization wants the statues to be relocated to either the Albertville Museum or a nearby cemetery where other Confederate veterans have been laid to rest.
As ugly and hateful the Confederacy was, it is our history. So I think it is a compromise that we're willing to make to relocate it to somewhere that doesn't stand for justice as our courthouses do.
But Say Their Names Alabama has some opposition from about 24 members and supporters of the Sons of Confederate Veterans.
Regardless how the next person feel, I'm not going to take my flag down. If I got anything to do with it, ain't no monument going to come down.
Daniel Sims says he was adopted as a child.
My whole family's white. Went to all white school, grew up in an all white neighborhood. My grandfather was white, and he was the main one that fought in this war here. And he's taught me everything I know.
He explains how he'd feel if the statues and flag were relocated.
It may make my blood boil if they just come up here and feel like they can just tear it down. I don't see me still living if they do that right there. That monument ain't hurting nobody. That monument ain't killing a soul. It ain't talking bad to nobody. It ain't even racist.
Man, that's the first time I heard somebody put an R in school. I went to school with old white schools.
What's crazy is we're from the South. Y'all probably noticed that from my Southern drawl, and we mispronounce words just like that all the time.
Yeah, that's just Southern drawl, man.
Yeah, it's just I think it's a Southern thing. It's a lazy way of speaking. I forget to form my words as I'm talking. So I understand where he's coming from.
He just added an R, that's all. That's common in the South.
Yeah, very common. So, all right, this rebel flag, it means, I'm not going to even call it the rebel flag. The correct term is the Confederacy's battle flag.
Yeah, it was that battle flag.
Right? People know it as the rebel flag. But anyway, that flag means different things to different people.
Like this is a perfect example. This flag doesn't represent racism. To what was his name? Daniel?
Yeah,
Daniel Sims. It's a perfect example why to some people just waving his flag, it does not represent racism. He sat there and told you he was raised by an all-white family.
He was adopted, right?
He was adopted by all white people.
Yeah.
They didn't. Seems like to me they did not mistreat this man. They raised him good. He sounds like a solid brother to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a perfect example. This flag does not represent
To-
slavery or racism to everybody
Yeah.
that wears it or fly it out front of their house.
Yeah, to a lot of people, this flag doesn't represent, white supremacy or slavery. It represents Southern pride, whatever the hell that means.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's a lot of people that represent Southern pride, but they don't really grasp the history of that flag.
Yeah.
See, let me explain the history of that flag and why I don't want to associate myself with no rebel flag.
Right. My favorite two flags, don't mean cut you off, is the American flag,
Yeah.
and I love the Betsy Ross flag. That's when our country was born.
Right. Now, see that the Confederate flag, the battle flag, that flag came to be because of the Civil War. The South, the slave states, it's like we want to succeed from the Union.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep our slaves, and we're gonna kill everybody in the North.
That's
we
why that
taking over. That's why it's a rebel flag.
That's why they call it rebel flag.
Right.
They want to keep their slaves.
Yeah, they want to succeed from the Union.
Mm-hmm.
No, they sound like the Democrats today, don't they? But anyway, that's how that flag came to be,
And that's the history.
and that's the history behind that flag. It's to black people and to a lot of white people. That flag stands for slavery.
Mm-hmm.
It stands for oppression,
Tyranny.
tyranny.
Yeah.
That was tyranny.
Yeah, slavery. You had a government society enslaving people. That's tyranny. That's
Yeah.
the textbook definition of tyranny.
Yeah, so that's why I don't rock with that flag. But to different people, it means different things.
Yeah, but to Daniel's defense, that flag to him, his family, and I'm sure to a lot of other white people from the South, that flag does not represent slavery. It represents where they're from.
Yeah, like we used to watch the Dukes of Hazzard, right? Remember that show?
Yeah.
The rebel flag was on the car,
Yeah.
and my whole family watched that. We'll watch that all the time.
Yeah.
Mama, Daddy.
I love that show. Daisy Dukes, man. Roscoe Pico Train. Man, those was
Boss Hog.
that was the good old days. See them damn Dukes boys jumping that damn car?
Yeah, it didn't. I mean, nothing was racist about that show.
Yeah.
But we grew up in Southern Virginia,
Yeah.
and we know all about racism. I got a couple of stories. Like we had just moved to Martinsville, Virginia,
Yeah.
and we moved to it was an all white neighborhood.
Oh,
Now-
you starting to sound like Daniel. We live in an all-white neighborhood.
right? And it was a poor neighborhood.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
It wasn't. It was a poor neighborhood, and I remember. I think we was around 8, 9 years old. We was walking down the street.
I remember that day.
We was going. I forget where we was going, but we was walking up the street. It was pretty close to our house, maybe
Yeah, about 6 houses down from us.
from where we grew up.
Yeah.
And we noticed these white guys was out in their front yard drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
They didn't have no shirts on.
Yeah.
They had nothing but Wranglers and Rustlers and cowboy boots. And they had this rubber flag. It's about probably 100 by 100 feet hanging.
He was in the front yard, and we just looked over because I heard a dog barking, and I was scared of dogs when I was that young because they always used to bite one. And I looked over there, and what did he say?
He said, "Keep up the street, you damn spirit checker. Get on out of here before I let little Betsy bite your ass."
Right? So that's the first time I remember seeing that flag.
Yeah.
And I remember I told Mama about it. She said, yeah, they racist. Just when you walking, don't walk over there. Walk around them. Right? So, and they were in fact racist. And even today, you'll see like when it was at Charlottesville, people flying that Confederate flag.
Right beside that Nazi flag.
Yeah, white supremacists, they use that flag.
Because it's a representation of tyranny, slavery. That's why they wave it.
Yeah.
But to Daniel,
Yeah.
it's just Southern heritage. That flag means different things to different people. Some people use it for hate. Some people use it for Southern pride. But it's a fact that flag represent the South, and that was their battle flag, and they were fighting to keep their slaves.
Yeah.
You can't get around that. But just because people are waving that flag today doesn't mean they're down with slavery. It's just a part of history.
Yeah.
And that's the way a lot of Southerners
Yeah,
look
that's
at
what
that
I'm
flag.
saying. A lot
Yeah.
of people that say that flag stands for Southern pride, I don't
Yeah.
think they know that history of that flag, how it originated.
Right.
But I know a lot of black people. This was trending on. They was talking down to this guy because he sounds white. And I said, there's no such thing as sounding white. Look, black people in the South and white people in the South, they all sound the same. They sound just like him. They don't say school, they say screw. Right now, you go to off of Crenshaw
or Watts.
You take a black guy and a white guy, they gonna sound the same, just like Daniel does to the white guys down in the
South. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that white boy living in Watts, he gonna have cornrows.
Yeah,
he gonna have beautiful African braids. And he's gonna be sagging his pants around his ankles, just like that black fella. It's just a different culture. It's just
everybody's a product of their surroundings.
Yeah. So you African Americans, not all African Americans was calling them out, but to you other African Americans. Only reason why I call y'all African Americans because that's what y'all want to be. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm Black American. I ain't no damn African.
Yeah, I'm just American who happens to be black.
Yeah, to all the African Americans that was talking down to this dude, calling him a damn Uncle Ruckus or Clayton Bixby, stop talking down to people just because they have a different opinion or if they sound different. That's the definition of racism.
A lot of black people think he look crazy, he sound crazy. You want to know what I think is crazy?
Hey,
Here in 2020,
tell him what you
know
think
what I
sound
think
crazy.
sounds crazy? Here in 2020, we got black people out here rioting, burning down their own neighborhoods, complaining about systemic racism.
Yeah.
Yet and still, y'all walk around here calling each other nigger.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
To white and black folks.
You
Look
talking?
here.
And I see, and I hear this, which I just take it for what it's worth. It's like that's a term black people took on their own to show each other love.
Yeah.
Right?
Now it means you my homie, my dude.
Yeah, that word originated by racist white people.
Yeah.
Who used to hang our ancestors from trees. That's where that word originated. So if y'all gonna say he looks crazy because he said that flag stands for Southern pride, you look crazy calling each other the N-word.
Yeah. African Americans, y'all took that word and supposedly made it into something positive.
Yeah.
Okay, if y'all can do that,
Yeah.
Daniel can take this flag, take something negative, and turn it into a positive.
Yeah.
I mean, before y'all chastise anybody, you need to look at yourself in the mirror. You're a bunch of hypocrites.
Yeah.
Right there in that video, dude was raised by an all-white family. That flag to them does not represent racism.
Yeah.
Y'all just poking fun at him because his country drawing, just because he thought different from y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all always focusing on people's differences.
Yeah.
We 99.9999999999999.
That's enough nines.
% the same.
Yeah, that's
and
why
y'all focusing on differences.
Yeah, that's why he sounds just like what y'all say. He sounds like a white dude. No, he sounds like a human who grew up in the South.
Yeah.
They all sound the same. I don't care if you Latino. That's the way you gonna sound if you grew up in Alabama.
I don't care if you Chinese. If you grew up and you was adopted by an all-white family in Alabama, man, you gonna really twist people's heads. They gonna say, boy, where is you from?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Chinese, huh? You
He
back
gonna,
a Chinese.
he gonna have the same accent.
Yeah, you back a
He gonna
Chinese
say,
dude.
Screw.
Man, it was something else I wanted to say, man, but it escapes me.
Yeah. Well, I think we pretty much covered it.
No, man, I was gonna say something else.
Well, people just need to sit back and just, before they say anything, man, just think.
Yeah.
Life is not based around you individually. Other people have different opinions, different ideas,
And this
different
guy,
cultures.
this guy's not hurting nobody. He's not burning down courthouses. He's not ripping down statues. He's not burning up his own neighborhood. He ain't shooting, killing nobody.
Yeah, he didn't punch a cop in the face and take his taser.
Yeah.
He didn't run up to a man and grab a shotgun and start punching him in the face. No, he just wants his damn flag.
Yeah. Y'all gonna talk down to him, but y'all ain't gonna talk down to a dude who punched a cop in his face, took his taser, took off running with it, stopped to turn around and tried to shoot the cop.
Yeah.
Y'all don't talk down to him, but y'all talk down to this guy.
Ed, I'm talking to you people on the left, especially black and white. Y'all just a bunch of hypocrites, man. All of y'all a bunch of damn hypocrites. This man ain't bothering nobody. I will go to this man's house with his all-white family and sit down and eat dinner with them. I will never sit down and eat dinner with anybody in Black Lives Matter or any of you fools because you're all a bunch of bigots. You are the true racists. You're the ones that's burning down your cities. This man's not bothering anybody.
Yeah.
Go to officialhodgetwins.com and pick you out a patriotic t-shirt today. Hell, I'm even giving you 20% off. Just type in discount code Chinese virus. We call it Chinese because it's from China. We making t-shirts great again.